Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel, and today we're gonna talk about how to have creative thinking, or how to break your fear of thinking in a box. So today, if you assume yourself to be someone who always think in a box, this video might be for you. Well, it's Friday today, and I just got back from work. And today at work, I have a training of the creative thinking, which is very beneficial thing. So I just wanted to share to you guys. Well, let's say there is a quote that insanity is equal you doing something in the same way every day over and over again, but you expect the different result. So that is called insanity. If you want sanity, then you probably have to change your thinking and you can expect the different result. But insanity is for you to do the same thing over and over again and expect the different result or a better result. So, what is creative thinking? Well, they say that creative thinking is the thinking that is different from the same kind of kind of thought. So that's really clear that we should have creative thinking to get the different result, to get the better result. So it's good for you to learn to think creatively. And they also said the character of the successful people, well, first they have good EQ, they have good relationship with people, and the second thing is that they have creative thinking. They dare to think outside the box, so that make them even more successful. And they also recommend you to practice. If you want to think creatively, then you can choose to practice when you are busy, when you are working, not when you sit still and not doing anything, or just stand or just walk, because the new thought, the creative thinking is gonna tend to happen when you are doing your work. When you have some problem, then you're gonna have to think. So they really recommend you to do as much as you can, do things, do your work, if you want your new idea to come up. But the highlight of this training is that how to break your fear of thinking outside the box. So they compare it with a candle. Well, a candle, it can light up the lights, but if a candle is covered with some box, with some small box, and then it can eventually, dimming, the light is dimming and then it's finally gone. The light has gone. So that is compared to the creative thinking. So these days we have to accept that nowadays the world is very, you know, kind of force you to think in some way. The society or even your company, they want you to go in the same way, to thinking only in the box, thinking in the same kind of mindset that they want you to do. Well, for the candle to become more lively again or have the light again, it will be lighting again because it has the source of light. So to get back to it, to have the light, is to bring out the box. To break the box is the something that people stuck with this. It's like fear, to break your fear. Well, first let's start with what is the box, what is you stuck with. So when you have fear, or the box that I compare with is that you don't dare to think outside the box or have creative thinking or think differently, because you are afraid that the other people are gonna look at you like you are weird, you are different, and you are someone that no one wants to be with, no one wants to go with. So you are not there to have your free thinking. And another one is you are not confident in yourself. And the other one is the fear. Well, the fear is that you are afraid to be wrong, you are afraid to be different. Comparing it to if you are in a dark room, the fear that you have is that the fear of not knowing what's gonna happen. If you are in a dark room, then you're gonna think what's gonna happen. Is there something gonna, is there any snake, is there any fires gonna happen? So the fear is actually your fear of not knowing what's gonna happen to you. So we need to get rid of that darkness. And how can we get rid of that darkness or that fear? The first one is to ask yourself, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? For example, let's say like me, if I want to make YouTube video, but I have fear. So I will ask myself, what am I afraid of? What do I have fear on? Well, I probably have fear on people gonna think of me. That's why am I sitting here and talking and still post the video? And I'm gonna afraid of people thinking of me in a bad way, like I'm very arrogant in my knowledge, I'm very too much confidence, I too much love in myself, like that. Or even I'm fear that I'm not enough, or I'm fear that I'm not successful in the future. And the second one to ask yourself is, and so what about it? Well, if I fear of people thinking of me, or if I fear in my image, well, and so yeah, and so the world is not gonna end, the world is not gonna crash, I'm not gonna die tomorrow, or my mom is not gonna be disappointing with me, or my life is still the same. And next you have to ask, is it true that people gonna think of you like that, that your image about you is gonna be like that? Is that true? No, right? So, and then you ask the worst case. You ask the worst question, is that gonna make you die? You have fear of it. Let's ask yourself why, and then the last question, ask yourself, is that gonna make you die? That thing that you fear. People hating on me, people have bad thinking about me, I have my bad image about me, or people have opinion about me, it doesn't gonna make me die, doesn't gonna make you die, and make no one die. So who cares? So the trick from me, if you have so much fear and you really cannot get rid of the fear, then you have to put yourself more to be confidence, to be more confident about what you want to do, to try what you want to do, to do your best, to try with your best, and try to be more confident about it. Like if you like to speak in front of the camera like this, and you're afraid that people are gonna think of you that you're not even good, like that, you're not even good. Well, you have to practice and you have to do it. You have to do it with your best. And then if it doesn't work, then okay. Well, if you have fear, then you have to make yourself more confident. That's it, and that could help. And if you do your best, it's still not successful, then it's okay. Try something else and move on. It's as easy as that. Don't stuck in your bad feeling. Don't stuck in your disappointing feeling. Okay, we have to move on. You don't even know if you have much time in this life. Just live your life and do whatever you want to do now. And that's the end of this video, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. I appreciate that so much, and see you guys next video. Bye bye.